Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining me today for Ivylaw Office's weekly YouTube live. Today, I wanted to talk to you all briefly about green cards for VAWA self-petitions. VAWA self-petitions. Some of you may know what VAWA is, but I'll give you a little brief on that. Uh, VAWA, under the Federal Violence Against Women Act, you may be eligible to become a lawful permanent resident and get a green card if you are a victim of battery or extreme cruelty committed by a U.S. citizen spouse or former spouse, a U.S. citizen parent, a U.S. citizen son or daughter, a lawful permanent resident spouse or former spouse, or a lawful permanent resident parent. So if you have been subjected to abuse, battery, or extreme cruelty, you may be able to self-petition under VAWA, which is the Violence Against Women Act. Now, as an immigrant, VAWA covers not just women, okay? So let's get that straight. It also covers men who can meet one of these eligibility criteria: a spouse, a parent, a son or daughter, a lawful permanent resident, or U.S. citizen. And under VAWA, you may self-petition by filing a petition for a Eurasian widower or special immigrant by using Form I-360 without your abusive family member's knowledge or consent. Now, this is very important. The abusive family member who you were possibly counting or depending on to file your I-130 for you will have no idea or does not need to know or will not know or will not have to consent to you now filing by yourself under VAWA. That is all to protect you from an abusive individual who is basically holding your green card petition hostage as part of the abuse. And you may be able to go that route. VAWA. A person who files a VAWA self-petition is generally known as a VAWA petitioner, self-petition. If your self-petition is approved and you meet other eligibility requirements, you may be eligible to apply to become a lawful permanent resident here in the United States. Eligibility for adjustment of status. In order to be eligible for a green card as a VAWA self-petitioner, you must meet the following requirements. You properly file Form I-485, which is an application to register permanent residence or adjust status. If you are physically present in the United States at the time you file your I-485, if you are eligible to receive an immigrant visa. An immigrant visa is immediately available to you at the time you file your Form I-485 and when USCIS makes a final decision on your application. None of the bars to adjustment of status apply to you. That is, if none of the bars of adjustment of status apply to you. Also, if you are admissible to the United States for lawful permanent residence or eligible for a waiver of inadmissibility or other form of relief. And you merit the following exercise of USCIS discretion. You are eligible to receive an immigrant visa based on an approved VAWA self-petition or special immigrant. You previously filed VAWA petition that remains pending if ultimately approved, or a VAWA self-petition filed together with your Form I-485. The I-485 is what allows you to register permanent resident or to adjust your status to a green card holder. There are instances where you may not be adjusted your status, such depending on how you entered the United States, or if you committed a particular act or violation of immigration law, you may be barred from adjusting status. However, VAWA self-petitioners and beneficiaries are exempt from all these bars to adjustment of status. So the VAWA is a powerful option for those who are dealing with battery or extreme cruelty from the USCIS petitioner or have a spouse, a parent, son, or daughter, and you may be able to adjust, and none of these bars will apply to you. Now, grounds of inadmissibility. This is very important. You must pay attention to. To qualify for a green card, you must be admissible to the United States. Reasons why you may be inadmissible can be found under INA 212A, and those are called grounds for inadmissibility. In general, USCIS can only approve your green card application if none of the grounds of inadmissibility apply to you. If you are a VAWA self-petitioner, all the grounds of inadmissibility apply to you except for public charge and entry without inspection. Those two, if you are a VAWA self-petitioner, those two do not apply to you and will not create an inadmissibility situation for you. And now, depending on how you entered the United States, or if you committed a particular act or a violation of immigration law, other grounds of inadmissibility may apply to you. If you are inadmissible, the law may allow you to apply for a waiver of inadmissibility or other form of relief in your particular situation. If a waiver or other form of relief is granted, USCIS may approve your application for a green card if you are otherwise eligible. Now, whether a waiver or other form of relief is available depends on the specific inadmissibility grounds that applies to you and the category you are adjusting under. Eligibility requirements for waivers and other forms of relief vary. So you need to consult with an immigration attorney to assist you in understanding whether or not a waiver is available to you in the event that you have been classified as inadmissible for one of those reasons under INA. Now, everybody is concerned, and rightfully so, about employment authorization and advanced parole documents. Obviously, you need to be able to work. As a VAWA petitioner, you will be able to apply for employment authorization and advanced parole. Now, generally, when you have a pending Form I-485, you may apply for employment authorization by filing Form I-765, which is the application for employment authorization. You may also apply for an advanced parole document by filing Form I-131, application for travel document. An advanced parole document authorizes you to appear at a port of entry to seek parole into the United States after temporary travel abroad. You need to leave the United States temporarily while you are while your Form I-485 is pending, you have to consult with an attorney or get guidance from the USCIS. This information may be found on the USCIS website. Generally, if you have a pending Form I-485 and you leave the United States without first obtaining an advance parole document, you will have abandoned your application. That is very important. So you want to, if you need to leave the United States while your I-45 is pending, you definitely want to be careful about that. Because if you leave without getting the I-131, yes, your adjustment status application may be deemed abandoned. And that creates a whole lot of problems if that happens. So that is mostly what I want to share with you about VAWA and the ability to get a green card through VAWA. VAWA is for humanitarian purposes, to provide relief to individuals who were brought here and by a family member, and for some reason that family member became abusive physically or cruel in terms of psychological and emotional abuse. And if that is what you were facing, you have the option of using this particular humanitarian option to file on your own for a United States green card. It is not a simple process. And so if you are in a situation where you are able to use an attorney's assistance, you definitely should do that, okay? So please give us a call. You can call me or call our law firm. You can also go to our website at www.ivylawoffice.com, or feel free to call me on my direct line at 301-250-1002, and I'll be able to assist you with your VAWA, potential VAWA petition. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Again, feel free to give me a call or check out our website for more information. And if you are in a situation where you're dealing with abuse, an abusive family member, and you're an immigrant here in this country, again, you have the option to self-petition under VAWA for your U.S. green card. So if you have any questions, again, my name is Wilberforce Agyekum. I will be happy to speak with you about your particular situation, and hopefully I will be able to assist you to deal with this particularly difficult situation. Okay? Again, thanks for stopping by, and have a good rest of your day.